Welcome to Crime 411. I'm Melissa Marquet. Megan Boswell has finally been indicted on murder charges of her 15-month-old baby, Evelyn Boswell. She was indicted yesterday on 19 counts, including 2 counts of felony murder, 1 count of aggravated child abuse, and 12 counts of giving false reports. Baby Evelyn had been found on Megan Boswell's father's property 5 months ago, and people who have been following this case have been anxiously awaiting for some sort of justice for baby Evelyn. Well, her lawyer spoke out today. His name is Brad Sproles, and this is what he had to say.
So, Brad, when you heard the news as far as the 19 counts that are now against Megan Boswell, including 2 of felony murder, what's next in defending her?
Well, I found out when everybody else did what the charges would be. I spoke with the district attorney after the press conference, and they are going to work on providing us with the discovery for all the evidence so we can take a look at it, which we've not been able to at this point. So I'm sure that's going to take a while. There's volumes and volumes of evidence that they've had to go through. So that would be the next step, is we will get the state's evidence, and Ms. Boswell and I will go through all that.
Right, and her next court date is on August 28th. What do you expect to happen then? Most
likely would be an arraignment on this new presentment. That's what I expect to happen. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I apologize. Have you been able to speak with Megan recently, and do you expect you'll meet with her in the days going forward?
I have not been able to speak with her recently. There have been some COVID issues at the jail, and so we're somewhat limited in our ability to talk to folks up there, but I've spoken with some of the sheriff's officers, and in the next few days they're going to try to make arrangements, maybe where I can talk with her by video. So hopefully in the next day or 2 I'll be able to speak with her.
And in your experience, I don't know if you've ever defended a case quite like this, but could this go on for years possibly, or quite some time?
Well, yes, to answer your question, it could. I think the General Staubus announced that her body was found in March, and here we are toward the end of August, just to get to the phase of having an indictment. So you can see how long that took. So yes, I do think that's possible.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Any other comment at this time?
No, thank you.
Brad, can I ask you, were you shocked with those questions? With those indictments today?
I'd rather not answer that.
That smile and his eyes tell me he wasn't surprised at all.
Yeah.
One more question, though. When you do talk to Megan, how do you think she's going to react to this? Obviously.
Oh gosh, I can't say. That would just be a guess. My understanding is that she was served with a copy of this prior to the press conference. So I do believe she's aware of it, but as I said, I've not been able to talk to her.
So that's pretty much what her attorney had to say. This could go on for years. As he said, he made a very good point that the little baby girl was found in March, and here we are in August, and we're just now having her charged with murder. Now, there are 2 different theories of how this may have happened, although law enforcement has not released the autopsy results at this time. But they are saying that one theory is that there was child abuse that led to Evelyn's death, and the other theory is that it was child neglect that led to Evelyn's death. We, I guess, will only be able to find out as the trial goes on, but most of the information in this case is still sealed. Anyhow, again, I'm Melissa Marquet with Crime 411. Make sure to hit subscribe. We'll see you soon.